Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we've got a 4-game set coming up with the Braves starting today. Had our regular guys in yesterday, so today we get to put in the bench guys. And we will take out the apples this time. We took out the non-apples last time. Alright, I think that's good on the lineup. Now let's get a order here that makes sense. I think that will do. We did manage to sweep the Mets, though you might remember the Braves did beat us in the last game we played against them. So we'll see what happens now that we're in our park. Alright, you saw the lineup that we came up with. Graves on the mound today. Start back around at the top of our new extended rotation. And here shortly, here is Jeff Francoeur to start things off for the Braves. And he fouls the first pitch away, straight back. And a called strike on a changeup makes it 0-2. And a fastball just inside. 1-2. Popped up, Martinez makes the grab and foul ground. One away, Ruben Gauthier. Trying to remember, that's trying to think. That's who the Braves originally had at second. I think they had somebody up with call-ups. Oh, and I don't remember who it was. I'd have to go back and look. Anyway, he's got a 1-2 count, swings and misses to make it 2-2. Changeup gets a swing and a miss for the second out of the inning. That will bring Mark Teixeira to the plate. First pitch, a curveball for strike one. A called strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. That will end the inning. Quick start for Graves to start off the game. Kester's going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. Braves. I think Salazar. Yeah, I think he's been in center. At least he has been since September. Anyway. And I already missed who's starting for the Campillo. On the mound for the Braves. And he starts Kester off with a 2-0 count. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down, Miyake to the plate. We're not even done with the first inning. We've already had a ton of strikeouts, I feel like. First pitch to Miyake is too high. It might have been inside as well. That curveball also stays high. Throws in a fastball and Miyake whiffs on it. Hits this one and that will get into right field for the first hit of the game. Chief digging in. 1 on, 1 out. That changeup is too low. Low again with the slider, makes it 2-0. Campillo having a little trouble finding the zone. Throwing a lot of pitches to get through not even 3 batters yet. Miyake takes off and steals second base. And got there in plenty of time, I might add. So now a runner in scoring position for the Squirrels. Ground ball to short. That's going to make Miyake have to retreat. Escobar to first. Quinton is going to bat left-handed. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. First pitch is called a strike. Ground ball again to short. Escobar to first. And that will end the inning. So the Squirrels with a hit and a stolen base, but no runs. So we are scoreless as we go to the second, where Brian McCann will start things off.
Number 16, Brian McCann, catcher.
He will swing and miss at the first pitch. Looks at strike 2. A little soft liner to short. Kester grabs it on the fly. Yunel Escobar will look at strike 1 on a slider. Backdoor slider for strike 2. Called strike 3 on a fastball on the inside corner. Scott Hairston to the plate. Braves not doing a lot to start off this game. Hairston takes strike 1. That changeup down and away, might hit the dirt. Fouled off. That'll make it 1-2. This will drop in. Phil takes a kind of a weird route to it, but it ends up working out okay. We go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless. Zach is going to lead things off for Indianapolis.
Number 31, Williams, right fielder.
First pitch is called a strike. Another called strike will make it 0-2. Ground ball to second. Gote takes care of that. 1 away. Sweeney, who has been very hot as of late at the plate. And he puts a line drive over Escobar's head and into left center field for a 1-out single. Martinez now batting, and he will start off with the ball down and away. Sweeney takes off, and he will pretty easily steal second base. Pitch was called a strike. Martinez swings and misses to make it 1-2. And that fastball outside. 2-2 now. Fouled away, still 2-2. Campillo tries again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Phil to the plate, has not been hot lately. He actually started the year well and has not been so great here to finish the year. Has an 0-2 count at the moment. Ground ball to first. Teixeira steps on the bag, and that will end the inning. Another hit, but still no runs on the board. Nomar Garciaparra will lead things off for the Braves in the third.
Number 5, Nomar Garciaparra, third baseman.
Graves starts Nomar off with a changeup, but it's too far inside. Ground ball to third. Chief on to first. 1 away. That'll bring Jeff Salazar to the plate. First pitch is called a strike. Pops this one up in foul ground. Martinez waiting on it, and he makes the grab. 2 away. Campillo to the plate. It's Jorge Campillo, if you were curious. I was. I know we just saw him in the last series too. I could not remember his first name. He's got an 0-2 count at the plate. 2 outs, nobody on. Watches a curveball, and Graves can't get the call. Graves tries it again. This time he gets a swing and a miss, and that will end the top of the inning. We go to the bottom of the third, still scoreless, and Graves is due to lead off for the Squirrels. Graves, looks at strike one. His average was up to like 250 or something like that. It's come down considerably since, and that ground ball back to the pitcher is not going to help. Kester struck out in his first at-bat, one of two that Campillo got first time through the Squirrels order. And Kester looks at strike one to open this at-bat. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. And too high, make it 1-2. Hits this one, it's going to stay fair and get down the left field line. Hairston does a pretty decent job cutting that off and keeps things at a single. 1 on, 1 out. Miyake got a hit and stole second in his first at-bat. Hits this one into right field, that'll get down for another base hit. Kester stays put at second base. So Chief to the plate. He ground out to short, I believe, in his first at-bat. Hits this one into center field. That'll get down for a hit. Here comes Kester for the first run of the game. Squirrels leading 1-0, and the runners on the corners for Quinton. Still just 1 out. Campillo already wiping his brow. As that curveball well outside. Also hit the dirt. That pitch called a strike. I think I agree with Quinton's assessment. Hits this one, but it's going to hook foul. So we've got a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away, Zach at the plate. I think he might have been the other strikeout victim. I can't remember. That fastball nowhere real close. Hits this one up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Marvin comes in to score. Or not Marvin, he's not in the game. Miyake comes in to score. That's going to be it for Campillo. The Braves will turn to Maxwell, who I'm pretty sure, I want to say he started a game against us when we were in Atlanta. He is walking into a bit of a sticky situation. The Squirrels have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Sweeney already has a base hit, and he stole a base as well already. Hits this one into center field, but it stays up for Salazar, and that will end the inning. It was a pretty well hit line drive, but unfortunately right to Salazar. So we'll go to the 4th inning. Squirrels up 2-0. Jeff Francoeur back to the plate. Francoeur fouled out in his first at-bat. He's going to ground to second here, or short, I mean. Ruben Gauthier struck out in his first at-bat, one of 4 that Graves got the first time through the Braves order. And throws him a strike to open this at-bat. Another called strike makes it 0-2. This one just outside. Gauthier does not chase it. Called strike 3. That will be the second out of the inning. Mark Teixeira struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. That pitch too low. Make it 1-1. Swing and a miss. Makes it 1-2. Called strike 3, and that will end the inning. Squirrels up 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Martinez due to lead off, and I'm going to go grab my drink right outside the door here. That pitch is a little blooper to first. Teixeira makes the grab. Phil at the plate. Treading water above 200. I don't know if that will be true by the end of the month when he sees more at-bats. Hits this one a little bloop towards second. Gauthier makes that grab. And that'll bring Graves to the plate. Ground out his first at-bat. There's a called strike. Another called strike makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Quick 4th inning. We go into the 5th. Squirrels still ahead 2-0. Brian McCann back to the plate for the Braves.
Number 16, Brian McCann.
McCann lined out. I want to say to short. It might have been second. I can't remember for sure. He's got an 0-2 count in this at-bat. He hits this one up the middle, and that is the first Braves hit, first Braves base runner of the game. Now here in the 5th inning, Yunel Escobar struck out in his first at-bat, and we'll look at strike one here. Braves from the stretch for the first time, bounces in that changeup. Throws a better one, but it's inside. It's 2-1. The fastball misses outside. We've got a 3-1 count. That fastball ground through the right side of the infield. That's back-to-back hits for the Braves. Runners on first and second for Scott Hairston. Still nobody out. Hairston bunts. It does stay fair. That'll be a successful sacrifice. Braves with 2 runners in scoring position for Nomar Garcia-Parra. Only 1 out. First pitch is called a strike. Garcia-Parra pops up. Sweeney waiting for it. He makes the grab. Still runners on first and second, now with 2 outs, and Jeff Salazar at the plate. He looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. Braves out of trouble. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still a 2-0 ball game. Kester's going to lead things off for the Squirrels. Kester 1 for 2 on the day, got a base hit in his last at bat. Looks at strike one. Hits this one a high hop and foul ground down by the third base coach. And that slider in the dirt. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down, Miyake 2 for 2 on the day. Also scored the first run of the game. Looks at strike one on a curveball up in the zone. Hits this one, a ground ball to second. Gote takes care of that. 2 away. And Chief is 1 for 2 on the day. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Hits this one high in the air. McCann waiting for it just outside the dirt around home, and he does make the grab. So we'll move on to the 6th inning. Maxwell due up for the Braves. Squirrels still lead 2-0. Graves starts off his counterpart with a called strike. Fastball up in the zone. One hopper to first. Sweeney picks it up and steps on the base. One down. Jeff Francoeur is 0 for 2 today. First pitch is called a strike. Graves up to 7 strikeouts on the day. Ground ball to first. Sweeney will step on the base again. 2 down. Gote has struck out in both at-bats so far today. First pitch is too low. Swing and a miss. Ground ball to short. Kester picks it up and throws to first, and that will get us to the bottom of the 6th inning. Quinton due to lead off for the Squirrels, who still hold a 2-0 lead. Quinton, though, is 0 for 2 on the day. Looks at a curveball for strike one. Looks at a fastball for strike two, both of them lower in the zone. Swings and misses at a curveball for the first out of the inning. Zach 1 for 2 today. Got a base hit, I believe an RBI single in his last at-bat, if I remember right. Pops this one up in foul ground. McCann goes back and makes the grab. 2 outs already. Sweeney at the plate has 1 for 2. He hit a line drive out to Salazar in his last at-bat. Looks at strike one. Fouls this one away to make it 0-2. Called strike three, and that will end the 6th inning. So we go to the 7th, middle of the Braves order coming up. And we will switch to Jones here just as soon as we can. Braves gave us 6 scoreless innings. That's all we can ask out of him.
Your attention, please. Now come back to pitch from Indianapolis. Number 25, Jones.
Teixeira has struck out in both at-bats so far today. Looks at strike 1 on a breaking ball. Swings and misses at a fastball to make it 0-2. Looks at strike 3, 1 away. Brian McCann, 1 for 2, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1. That pitch down and out. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 2 down. Yunel Escobar also got a base hit in his last at bat, but that was as far as the Braves could get. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Pops this one up. Martinez waiting for it in foul ground, and that will end the inning. We go to the 7th inning stretch. Martinez to lead things off. Squirrels leading 2-0. All right, Maxwell's going to stay in to pitch. Martinez at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Hits this one, a little pop fly to third. Nomar takes care of that. 1 down. Phil at the plate is ground out and flown out today. First pitch is called a strike. And this one just misses outside. 1-1. And misses outside again. 2-1. Called strike makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gonna go with a pinch hitter here. Get one of the AAA guys. We did Whiteman yesterday. Who else has not gotten a hit yet? Bo Knight's not gotten a hit. Let's try him. First pitch is ground right to short, and that will be that for the 7th. We move into the 8th inning. Scott Hairston to lead off for the Braves. Squirrels still lead 2-0. Back into the bullpen is still all the regular guys. Maybe I'll try to draft a couple closers next year. We'll see. Scott Hairston at the plate starts things off with a curveball that bounces in. Fastball put to short. Kester makes the grab going back. 1 down. Nomar Garcia-Parra is 0 for 2 today. Pops this one up. Martinez goes back, has plenty of room, and makes the catch. 2 away. Jeff Salazar at the plate. First pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. And this one misses a bit low. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the 8th inning. Still 2-0 Squirrels as we go to the bottom half, where Kester will lead things off. Kester, 1 for 3. Got a single sandwiched between some strikeouts. Looks at strike 1. Fouled away. That'll make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Miyake, 2 for 3 today. Couple base hits and then a ground out. Okay, so my computer just crapped out as Chief was hitting a ball. I presume that's where the last video cut out. It's not actually letting me fast forward it to find that out. I see we scored another run. So there's just going to be a few pitches that neither one of us, that nobody except this we that, you know, kept on trucking knows about. So we're in the 9th inning. It is still a save situation.
Your attention, please. Now number 36 for Indianapolis.
So Shibuya is going to come in and see if we can nail this down, and then I guess I got a video to stitch together here. All right, Dustin Pedroia was going to hit, I guess, but now they are going to switch to Kelly Johnson.
Number 2, Kelly Johnson.
Shibuya starts things off with an off-speed pitch, but it's down and away. Fastball down and away as well. There's a strike. Blooper towards first, but it goes foul, just out of Sweeney's reach, but no harm done. 2-2. Ground ball to third. Chief will get that to first. 1 out. Jeff Francoeur is 0 for 3 today. He has put bat on the ball every time, but no luck getting a hit. Quinton tracking this one down by the line, and he's able to make the grab. Braves down to their last out. Ruben Gauthier is that out. I do believe he is 0 for 3. Looks at strike 1. Ground ball to first. Sweeney grabs it, and he will get to first. Not with a lot of time to spare, but it will end the ball game. Final score today, Atlanta Braves 0, Indianapolis Squirrels 3. Again, my apologies for my computer. Just didn't even tell me what the error was, just that it encountered a problem and it needed to restart. Thankfully, I'm assuming until the computer ran into whatever error that was. I do believe it recorded up to that point. So there shouldn't be much missing out of this recording, but unfortunately it does look like, well, actually that's probably what we missed, was Quinton driving in that run. Because, yeah, I didn't know how we scored our 3rd run either until just now. Chief's going to be your player of the game. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we've got the Braves again tomorrow. It will be the AAA guys tomorrow again, so that's always fun. And hopefully the computer cooperates better. We'll see you then.